I don't know if y'all have seen yet, but Flatland3D just dropped my favorite esk8 gloves refreshed. They have a couple of esk8 gloves out. I like them both, but I do have a favorite for sure. They have the esk8 Pro gloves, which are like the nice long gloves. They come up nice. They got a nice wrist area. They got the wrist protectors and everything in there. You know, of course, on the bottom they got the the scaphoid protective system and everything. But yeah, I actually run these without the wrist protectors in. These are my winter gloves, and they are so hella worn. I mean, yeah, I don't know. If you ever pay attention in my videos, they're fucking worn out. Yeah, from running the throttle and touching my phone, and it actually works because it's really easy to press shit on my phone when, you know, your pointer finger and shit is actually coming out. Yeah, so those are pretty worn out. These guys are. And then what I have is I have two sets, because those are my favorite, of just their esk8 glove. Just like the old regular esk8 glove. I absolutely love these. These are the first gloves that I had. They're amazing. I love that they're little shorty gloves. And then they have the SPS on them, the scaphoid protective system. These were the first gloves that Flatland3D put out. It was a partnership with Nox, the motorcycle, armored motorcycle gear, apparel, whatever. And yeah, absolutely love these. You can go back and like check out videos of these from like me in the first derby days and shit. Like, oh, back in the day. I'm fucking getting off the point here. They redid them, and this is what they look like. They're gorgeous. Look at that. I'm not totally 100% sure how I feel about the blue yet, but I'm just rolling with it and going with it. I love everything else about them. So let's talk about these gloves. They are pretty awesome. It's got the scaphoid protective system built into it by Nox, just as before. They have changed up the pattern a little bit, it looks like. They've changed those a little bit. If we look at them side by side, you can definitely get, you know, kind of see that they've changed them a little bit, but still says Nox, SPS on them. There's no wrist protection, and they're shorty, so your fingers are out and everything, being the shorty cutoffs. What I'm really digging about them is that they have extended pull tabs here to like be able to pull them on and off of your hands with, and then that they actually did include the loop feature here, which is really cool. Like to have something to be able to clip them with. So you could take, say, a carabiner or something and clip through them when you're not using them, clip them onto your backpack or something like that. It's a really simple detail that really makes a big difference. Now, when talking about the details, it's really easy to look over the details in these gloves. The biggest thing is that, yeah, they have the scaphoid protective system in them. And what that is if you haven't seen my first video from like years and years ago, when you go to fall, you put your hands out. These little plates actually help you slide to dissipate the energy rather than your hands gripping and you going forward. And that's where you do the wrist injuries at. You get a lot of wrist injury into the upper part of your wrist there. And that's what that helps fight. So that's like probably the biggest thing about these gloves. They're designed for electric skateboarding. They're designed so you can easily grip a remote, and they're to help you not be impeded with your thumb or your finger, however you use your remote. It wants you to be able to have that dexterity and still have the protection you need. Details, details, details. The area right here is actually terry cloth, and that's so like you can wipe sweat off when you're riding. And again, it's the little details that are easy to overlook with these guys. So anyways, that's it. That's the refresh. I don't see any major differences in the gloves. Both of the gloves did have that terry cloth area. I would say if we look at the terry cloth area, it looks like they've extended it more rather than having it where there's that little bit of white at. It's just terry cloth all the way to the end. So that's a difference. I don't know what these little rubber fucking things are. So look, if y'all know what these are supposed to do, give me a fucking shout. Is that so you can like hit somebody and the rubber grips their face? I don't know. What are these rubbery things for? So anyways, these ones are a little bit longer on the new gloves, so that's a difference. Yeah, and then like I said, just kind of a little bit of shape to the bottom here. Now, when I put these on, and this is hard to really say, but like they feel thicker, but I don't know if that's fair because these are so fucking worn out. Yeah, all these gloves I've eaten shit in several times, so they really hold up. So when I'm showing them to you and you're seeing like these little rips in them, those gloves took several falls and I rode with them for, you know, thousands of miles. I'm really stoked. It's a little bit cold here right now. You know, we've been having all the snow and everything, so I can't wait for summer and spring and then summer. Spring comes first and then we get summer. So I can't wait for spring to get here and summer to get here. As soon as it gets warm enough for me to wear these out, which I probably will be doing sometime when it's warm during the day, I will be wearing them. As far as the review goes, unless they start falling apart on me, there's really not much that I can say because they're gonna fucking kick ass because all of their shit does. Description below, I got the link. If you follow that link and you buy something from them, then I might get a little bit of commission. So if you want to do that, that's cool. If not, it's flatland3d.com. Go check them out. They're on Instagram at flatland3d. Love you guys. Stay up. Like, comment, subscribe.